Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to everyone. Okay, I just have this recorded for week 1 as we all are having virtual class, yeah, this week, and so many of you are busy traveling, so here it is. I would like to share to you what's important. I hope you can access my ULearned and understand what are the requirements for this subject. First, I will start with the subject. This is teaching plan. Teaching plan, I have already shared it in ULearn. I want you to have a look at that, yeah? Okay, basically this subject, technology entrepreneurship, we offer this subject every semester to all engineering students all over the campus. Every semester, we are having around 1,500 students taking this subject. This is a subject wajib university, yeah, in which if you don't attend, you cannot graduate. Okay, you have to complete the course. So basically, the learning outcome is what shown here. We are expecting you at the end of this lectures, this class for 14 weeks class in semester 2 this year. You will be able to apply the concept and also the importance of entrepreneurship to the real situation. At the same time, you shall be able to demonstrate the techniques in digital entrepreneurship practice by entrepreneurs to market a business. And last but not least, you must be able to choose suitable business ideas and processes in developing a business plan for a small business. So this is what required and important. You can read all the synopsis here, but the most important I want to share to you is it's a 2 hours credit. Okay, so this is the assessment marks. As you can see, you do not have a final exam. You will be given only from the midterm exam, which is the weightage 25%. Yeah, the midterm exam will be covered from lecture 1 to lecture 7. And we will cover LO1, the one that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so this is in terms of test or exam, midterm exam. We normally do it on week 9. We will give one online test in which all the students from all over the campus will take at the same time. Okay, normally we do it at night because in the daytime we're having difficulty to get everyone's time. So we will make an announcement about the test earlier, so you can arrange the time with the your to set your timetable with other subjects with other lecturers in your faculty as well. Okay, so apart from this test, that will give you 25% of the marks. We also have project 1 and project 2 in which you do it in groups. I had also shares the guidelines and all the requirements for both projects, project 1 and project 2. Project 1, actually here, group business plan report. This is actually PR1, yang ni I betulkan nanti. This is PR2, project 2. You start with the group project report, group business plan. For engineering student, you have to go back to your faculty expertise. In this case, we have FKE, we have FKM, FKIP, yeah, all the faculties. You have the final year project or IDP project, or you can refer to the university booklet, innovation booklet, in which whatever that you have developed or prototype that you managed to develop, yeah, we say that you innovate a new product. So you report it under your final year project or IDP, or if you haven't done it, probably you are not a final year student, you're probably a second year student or third year student who is taking the subject. That's fine, but you can refer to your lecturer or your buddy, your senior that already have the prototype for the product that has been developed. You need to look into the business aspect on how the business plan can be feasible. This will give you 30 marks. One group, maximum 10 students in a group. This is what we call group project. Okay. Minimum 6 for my class. You cannot have less than 6. I hope this we can also measure some of your skills in teamwork, etc., etc., and so many others. All right. So the same project. Okay. Let's say you choose let's say from FKE we have Becha Electric. Okay, Becha Electric I understand perfectly because I am the one who generate the business plan for Becha Electric from FTKE. This is the same project that you choose. You already have the Becha. You go to the your lecturer's lab and you see, right, this is the Becha. It has been produced, but things that is not been produced is business plan. Okay, where will this goes in the market? Who will be your target market? How, if you identify the target market, how will be you delivering the value that you created for the different that you are going to make, yeah, for that product to the market segment? And how is the relationship between the value to the market? And how, where are you going to put the product? What is the channel distribution? Are you going to have a showroom? Are you going to rent them? There are a different relationship for every market segment that you have created. So this is in business plan. You also have to identify a structure of the cost, and also the revenue of the product. Where will you get the revenue from? Are you going to rent the Becha Retreat? Are you going to sell them to probably a big company, MNC, or you go to international market, you are sending them to China, back to China for the China community to use, or you send to the UAE, you send to Dubai, I don't know, or probably you send to Bangladesh, the third world country. So those business model have to be very solid and with a detailed understanding of the business. Okay, you probably just license them, or you just rented them, or you just earn money from that product from the maintenance. Okay, every time they replace the battery, you earned. Every time you are sending your technical people, your technician, your engineer, you will earn. Probably you charge them 1,000 ringgit for every inspection, you earn the money. So you have to be very clear of the business. Okay, the same project, yeah, for this, it goes to the project two, which is the group business pitching and PMC. The same project, the same group, you are going to generate is business model canvas. Business model canvas later, I think in chapter 5 or in week 5 that we are going to, no, sorry, week 3, I suppose. I will show you how you can develop a business model canvas. Okay, business model canvas is just a one page of the summary of your business plan. So with this summary of one page, you are going to present them. Pitch. Pitching normally take less than 3 minutes. That's what pitch is. The moment you enter, people buy your idea and interested with whatever that you are selling, interested with your idea, what you propose, the value proposition that you propose for your product. So if it is clear, then there is the marks 15. The weightage is 15% for the group business pitching and PMC poster presentation. So total for group project is 45%. Okay, clear? So the last one is the assignment. Assignment one, we call it assignment, is individual assignment. This I will explain further on week 3. For now, on week 1, enough for you to understand that this is what required overall for you to score this subject. Last semester, we have number of students who's not really score this subject. By right, we are expecting all the students to get an A or at least an A minus, but there are also cases where student got less than that. They got B plus or B minus, which is happening. I think nearly half of the whole student receiving around A minus. That is the average. Yeah? We have B plus, B. We also got C plus and so on. It depends on you and your commitment. You might think that if you join the group business plan, you can get the same marks like your other members in the group. It's not happening in my class. Okay, you will be measured still individually because I need to be very sure who is doing what in the group project. And at the end of the submission, I will have to make sure that each of the members will rate the other members in the group. We can give you rating like the most wonderful people who has leadership, who lead the group, who always take care of the group and meet the deadlines and so on, who advise what to do, correct other group members and checking other people's work and so on, yeah, in the group. That is outstanding. outstanding people in the group. We have in between outstanding and the poor as well. The poor one is the one who did not commit much. So each of the member will rate other member. So if your group receiving full marks, it's impossible to get 30 marks, yeah, but you can probably, because if you generating the group business plan, normally it comes with a solid survey that you can use as a report for business plan, especially when dealing with the market. You claim that this is your market, but how did you verify that? So it has to be presented in business plan for you to earn the highest mark possible. Let's say you've got 27 for the group work. Not necessarily that every members of the group will receiving the same marks of 27/30. No, it depends on your commitment as well in the group. So I will have to ask each of the members. I will distribute a survey in which you have to complete them. Okay, so that's how it works for this subject. I hope if you have any question, you can also put it in the activity one, or you can also blast it in the Telegram group that I created for everyone. But I will try my best to answer them. Okay, but please also refer to ULearn, because all the activities for week 1 and week 2 is there. There are questions I asked about your understanding on this chapter 1. Okay, so this is the assessment mark. I want you to have a look at all this as well. Lecture 1 is about introduction to entrepreneurship and business environment. Today I will touch on this so you will understand what's needed. I also provide you with the guideline to the group project. Just now I mentioned about the business plan, yeah, because you need to get your faculty research final year project or IDP and so on, yeah. So you have to do the business plan from your own faculty expertise. You cannot choose a business plan from a business like I'm interested in jual cake bakeries, unless the bakery concept got related to your um, expertise. Let's say you are developing the IoT system for bakery, then it's fine. You use the technology, then you can take that business plan. Yeah, for you to make sure that this is your expertise. I'm in the area. We develop this technology, this innovation to be used in the bakery, then it's okay. You can put that as your business plan. So you know who your market segment is. Your target market is all the bakeries all over Malacca or all over the southern area, and then you start developing in understanding where you get your revenue from there, and then you list down all the costs that need to be bear by your company for you to make sure that all the value that you propose to your potential clients is there, okay, for you to produce the service to the customer. Then fine, you can choose that product as your group project. And again, this is another one, the other group project, which is group project 2 for the BMC. So I also share this to your ULearn. Please have a look at that. Okay, this share teaching plan. Okay, I go back to the deadline, which is also very important. Have a look at this. I also put this on the first page of the ULearn, okay, on the dashboard. I need you to be aware of all these dates. Okay, for midterm, we are going to do it online at night on 20th of May, which is on the week 9. You are going to have your midterm break first, then you come back on campus, then we do your midterm exam on week 9. Just now I said it covers lecture 1 to lecture 7. And then the assignment group project 1 and group project 2, you have to submit by week 10, and then group project 2 on week 11. I will explain to you later in our next lecture about the needs for the business pitching, in which we are going to have a big competition. Every semester we are having it. We call it Technikpreneur Pitch Fest, in which we choose the best poster and the best project from all the faculties for this subject. Okay, so you probably will be selected to represent your faculty for UTEM, so that your product will be chosen, your business plan will be chosen, that we are going to present, and you probably will be representing the university, yeah, later I will explain about it, but for now, enough for you to understand that this is what we